Clarity doesn't come out of nowhere, and it usually doesn't come all at once. 50, 60, maybe 70 years of searching, questioning, revisiting memories, and finally it begins to make sense. The abuse, the manipulation, the endless apologies we made for them, the explanations, the excuses, the rationalizations, and finally, that quiet, undeniable truth. None of it was our fault. A cocktail of emotions rises: shock, grief, guilt. How did this happen? How did we survive so long without seeing it? And yet in the same breath, there is this growing, unshakable understanding we were never the problem. Childhood abuse doesn't just hurt feelings. It rewires the brain. It shapes how we see ourselves, how we move in the world, how we love, how we trust. Hyper-vigilance becomes second nature. Fear becomes a shadow that walks beside us. We learn to anticipate danger, to read moods like a code, to survive by hiding the wrong feelings, to fawn. As we grow, these patterns follow us. They draw us towards partners who echo old pain, friendships that drain us, workplaces that feel like old battlegrounds. Usually we can't name it, we just feel broken, confused, heavy, lost in the echo of old fears. Most of us bury it. Counseling can scratch the surface, but never really digs deep enough, and in my case, no counselor ever connected the dots. I remember in my 20s talking matter-of-factly to a friend about the horrors of my childhood. "I'm over it," I said. "I forgave. My parents did the best they could." Everyone seemed to believe forgiveness would fix it all. But one day, speaking more deeply, something inside me cracked. Through tears, I admitted, I didn't think I could ever forgive my mother for threatening my father with a weapon in front of me when I was around 10 years old. Years of buried emotion spilled over, a trickle only of what lay behind the dam. I'm not here to preach forgiveness or to tell anyone how to feel. This is about truth. Trauma can lay quietly for decades, shaping lives in ways we barely recognize. And then one day, clarity can arrive. Sudden, painful, liberating. We see it. The abuse, the lies, the control. It was never okay. Abuse is abuse, and it's never okay, period. And when the mind asks, why didn't I see it? Why did I allow this? We may feel complicit, as if we were at fault for not having better boundaries. But here's the truth. Feeling complicit does not equal being complicit. We survived the only way we knew how. Hypervigilance, explaining away, codependency, childhood fears, they were tools for survival. We weren't responsible for their choices. Some of us were only tiny children. My older brother remembers sitting in his high chair, eating pablum, witnessing abuse and domestic violence. My memories don't go back nearly that far. We were children or vulnerable adults doing the only thing we could, staying alive. Because we didn't fully understand, some of us made excuses, some stayed silent. We tried to keep everyone calm. We protected them as if their happiness or their rage was ours to manage. And that's survival, not complicity. And yet, guilt can linger. And that's okay. It's the echo of trauma. Feeling guilty doesn't mean we were guilty. It means we are human. And we're finally seeing clearly, finally understanding. Guilt was a tool used against us, and it worked. And then comes grief. Real grief for all the years we rationalized, for the moments we silenced ourselves, for the energy spent keeping the abuser's world intact, for the love we gave and never received, for all the trust that was broken. And it's okay to cry, to mourn the years we lost, the dreams deferred, the selves we never became. This grief isn't shame, it's recognition, and it's necessary. And regret may follow. If only I had known, if only I had acted differently, if only I had seen it sooner. But we did the best we could with what we knew, with the child we were, with the young adult who was just surviving. And then for some of us, or maybe a lot of us, Anger. Rising, hot and raw. Many of us were taught anger was bad, shameful, dangerous. We learned to hide it, bury it, apologize for feeling it. But anger is not a flaw, it's a signal, a compass pointing to truth, to injustice, to violated boundaries. It should not have happened. It was wrong. Suppressing anger turns it inward. Guilt, self-blame, depression, anxiety. Feeling it, letting it rise, is necessary. It validates our reality. It gives us energy to set boundaries and reclaim space, protect ourselves. It can feel really uncomfortable, intense, and even frightening, but that intensity is part of its power. So what do? We let these feelings exist. We feel sadness without judgment. Name the abuse for what it was. Recognize the ways we survived. Give ourselves credit. Sit with it. Let the anger rise. Let the tears come. Let the regret surface. And counseling may help. I personally haven't had much success there. Honestly, the clearest explanations I've received in my 54 years have come from amazing YouTube creators this past year, like Dr. Ramani, Jerry Wise, and Lisa A. Romano. And maybe for you, it's quiet reflection, journaling, talking with someone who understands, or simply sitting with the truth. I survived, I endured, I am alive, and I see clearly now. Understanding the truth later in life is just what it is. It's not too late. There's no deadline for clarity, no timetable for reclaiming yourself, for untangling years of trauma. We cannot change what happened, but we can choose how we live from here. We can set boundaries, stop excusing the inexcusable, honor ourselves instead of the abuser, recognize the patterns, unlearn them, slowly build a life that feels safe, authentic, and true. Seeing clearly doesn't mean it's too late. It doesn't mean we've failed. It means we've survived, and we are finally understanding. The grief, the guilt, the sadness, they're all real, and they matter, and so does the quiet courage it takes to face them. If you are coming to understand these truths later in life, I get it. I really do, because I'm still living through it. But please be gentle with yourself. You are not guilty. You were not complicit. You are not unfixably broken. You are seeing clearly now, and that in itself is victory, a sign of health, a chance to step out of fear and be fully yourself.